Alright, what is up everybody? This is Zacharias, back with more of Geneforge 2 Infestation. Let's go ahead and continue here. From here you have a good view of what is happening here. It is infuriating. Thahds are stumbling through this fen aimlessly. However, they are new designs, experimental designs thrown together and dropped here to guard this area. Judging from the erratic way they move and the pain noises they make, they are not successful designs. Whoever made them just dumped them here, free, be able to wander around or breed or do whatever they want. One of the most important things shapers do is make absolutely sure that creations they release into the wild are healthy and under control. To just discard untested creations like this would be unthinkable to any true shaper. Alright, wait, hang on. I want to actually examine this real quick. Gaseous. I'm guessing this is going to explode when I hit it. Or explode when it's nearly dead. Yeah, just let them damage themselves. I kind of want to get all three of them, but it doesn't look like I have that leniency. Okay, yeah, so the ones that are... I'm going to have to be very careful with how I play this here. Oh, God, no more thorns, okay. Okay, I think your best bet is to make sure you maintain a comfortable distance as much as you can. Especially with the ones that explode. Okay, we have a static Thahd. Okay, one should not be any problem, honestly. And all this freaking, like, screaming for help. Oh, now you're terrified. Okay. Dang it. Oh, I can use physical for that, actually. Never mind. Okay. Do this. I don't want to have to rely on physical for this, but it might help. Especially if they're coming near me like this. There are 2 log homes near this river, probably once in a humble fishing village. The settlement is now abandoned. Whether their owners left before or after the freakish Thahds arrived is now not immediately clear. had to follow in here with me. Okay, whatever. Now I have those I can use. Yeah, as far as like physical attacks, I'm not really overly concerned about raising strength up, really. But stuff at 3 is fine. I'm pretty much done raising these up. Because I heard from a guy that you don't need to actually overinvest in those. Ooh, lovely monies. You know, early on in Spiderweb software games, I do have a tendency to hoard the wands and stuff like that. But they're not really needed that much. Shandoka. Let's stick in the Thahd dumping ground right now, though. I want to see if there's more areas to switch back to this, though. Yeah, I want to be a little bit careful here and not, like, go near, like, a bunch of them at one time. I do have stealth, so that's helping me a little bit. Oh, crap. Actually, no, that's not going to hit all of them. Do this. I didn't really hit him. I do think life stream is very effective, though. Why? No, they're too close by me. Crap. Perfect. Actually, wait. Let me check something here real quick. You need 5. Oh, wait. Your skill 6, you need 6. Skill 5, you need 5. Skill 6. Okay, so why don't we get 2 more levels of mental? We have blessing magic. We have all the battle magic we need. We just need 5 battle magic. 6 mental magic. 6 blessing magic. And, get some more essence. Just so we have plenty to work with here. Wait. Let's actually get more spellcraft here, because that's always handy. And we'll just, yeah, we pretty much have the stuff we need here. So yeah, let's... I might just get one more blessing magic anyway. Wait, do I have something that's boosting up a... Yeah, I'm gonna probably get 2 more levels of blessing magic since that's actually boosting mine. And just so I always have it in case I get better armor. Then I will work on some of this stuff here. Combat skills and all. Because evasion would actually be very helpful here. Okay. Okay, just making sure. Oof, that was a lot of damage. But yeah, in case I need to replace the armor that I have right now that's boosting my blessing magic, I'll go ahead and get 2 more levels of that. And then I'll... Oh my gosh, will y'all get away from me right now? I don't need all y'all ganging up on me, so let me get out of here. Oh, technically, I cleared out, that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna worry about Gheth here in a little bit. Then back here. Oh, cool. It's not actually, gave me some time to recharge. To go ahead and finish exploring the area. I just did not want all of them, like, ganging up on me, like, at the same time. So yeah, without creations, you do want to be as careful as you can as a solo character. Not gonna lie, this is very fun to do it like this. And even though I can't really raise up shaping craft due to the price, the fact that minor heal is still convenient for me is actually very good. Otherwise, I would have to rely on healing pods and stuff like that. I mean, you still should, but you don't know what I mean. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I do not want any of them near me. Damn it. I don't want to blow it up in me. Okay, it didn't do that much damage. I was about to say, I didn't like want it to blow up in my face or anything. Parasite chitin. Okay, at least I took out the majority of them, it looks like. Get some more loot out of it. Okay, like I said, I'm glad I at least took out the majority, so this area is open. Alright, I'm actually going to go to Gheth up here first. We can explore Shandoka later. Oh, I technically already cleared that out, but we need to see all the exits here. Oh, yeah, also. I'm not repeating any of that, so I've got a quick save. You enter the town of Gheth, currently undergoing a process of revival. The east half of town is an old Shaper settlement, crumbling buildings of ancient stone. The west half is wooden buildings, recent construction by the humans and survivors who have flocked here. Gheth is being rebuilt as a fortress. The people here are working hard constructing new buildings and repairing old ones. Supplies are heaped everywhere. Soon this will be a formidable fort. When you enter, all eyes are immediately upon you. You have grown used to this. However, the common humans of the town are definitely hostile. Very unusual. Odder still, the survivors here are what you're used to. Dumb, obedient, unquestioning servants. After meeting so many smart, independent survivors, this reversion to the norm catches you off guard. These living quarters were built so that merchants and visitors could have a place to stay without having to be allowed in the town. It is new construction, currently unoccupied, another sign that the workers here are preparing for war. Okay, is there anybody here right now? I just want to make sure nobody catches me like that. Definitely want to gather up all the thorns I can here, and when I eventually get a new baton. At least I got more venom thorns. The barrel's full of trash and decomposing food. You don't bother to search it. There is a Sorrel hiding in this abandoned home. He is filthy and hungry. However, he is neither stupid nor obedient. He watches you carefully, not sure how you will react to him. Finally, he decides to simply say nothing. Who are you? He opens his mouth as if he's eager to say his name. Then he closes again and looks away. The side of his mouth twitches. What are you doing back here? He trembles slightly. He doesn't say anything. The hungry Sorrel watches you quietly as you leave. The small building serves as survival quarters. Guest servant creations are tightly packed in here. Their smell is heavy in the air. Hopefully they will build some new survival quarters soon. You can't keep them packed like this for too long. It borders on illegal abuse and makes them unstable and prone to go rogue. This woman is a young shaper, even younger than you. Wisps of blonde hair poke out of her hood. Since she is so young, she must be an apprentice. Though you are both trainees, your situations are very different. She looks very uncomfortable, as if a parent caught her misbehaving. Oh, hello, fellow shaper. I am Dawn. I look after the Sorrels here. As she talks, she looks around, seeing if any of her charges need help. You look after the Sorrels here? Yes, many of the Sorrels in these mountains are independent and disobedient. I assure you that most of the Sorrels in Barzite lands are properly taught and maintained. They will do whatever you say. They need direction to help them build this town and not break things. I provide it and chase down the ones who run away. Tell me about the disobedient Sorrels. They have their own factions, their own cities and plans, a shameful state. Fortifying Gheth is a key step for correcting the problem. What do the Barzites believe? We believe that the Shaper Council has held us back. We believe that we can attain a new, pure level of power. In the Radiant College, we will create a new form of Shaper. You should talk to Barzal. He can tell you what we are, what we believe, and what we offer. He is in Rising, west of here. Why are your Sorrels so obedient? We make them that way. We treat them the same way the Shaper Council commands, the way you're familiar with. The proper way. That is good. At least someone here treats Sorrels properly. Thank you. We try to keep things sane and ordered. The Shaper Council isn't wrong about everything. Dawn continues to watch her Sorrels. Anything else, fellow Shaper? Now that she spent time talking to you, she is regaining her confidence. Are there independent Sorrels in these lands? Yes, there are some Sorrels we brought from Sucia Island who are loyal and useful to us. We don't encourage their independence, but we let them fight and do missions for us. And there are also some refugees that keep to themselves. However, the majority of Sorrels are obedient, and we keep them that way. Do the Sorrels run away often? Yes, they are simple creatures, and the smart Sorrels confuse them. They get into their tiny brains that they would be happier away from our protection, and they run off. If you would like to help out a fellow apprentice, there is a way you can help me. You could track down a few Sorrels that have run off. What can I do? I could try to help. Dawn smiles. That would be kind. You see, there is this Sorrel witch living due west of here, on the east side of the river. I've been told not to harm her. Unfortunately, she tends to draw fleeing Sorrels to her. If you happen to be there, see if you can get any of the escapees to come back. A survival witch? Ah, in case you didn't know, some survivals in these mountains have learned to do magic. She smiles. Another problem to be corrected in time. What is the witch's name? Not sure. Daria, Darla, Dar something. How did you come to be here? I came with my master. He is Gheth, a friend and trusted associate of Barzal. He is in the main research hall. She points northeast. Are you still an apprentice? She laughs. We're far less formal about such things here. I won't need to grovel for Barzal to give me power. I just need to wait my turn. Did you know Barzal was a rebel against the Shapers? Did you know what you were getting into when you came here? My teacher brought me here. When we arrived, I had to choose whether or not to be loyal to him. I chose to stay. This is my home now, and I will fight to keep it safe. What is Gheth working on? I can't say, and I will stay away from there. Anyone not a Barzite who enters the research halls will be killed. How is your training going? Slowly. My master, Gheth, is very busy. He promises me that soon I can go west to the Radiant College and be trained and remade. I don't know what it means exactly to be remade, but I have seen what it did for Gheth. It brings great power. Though Gheth was meant to be a fortress, the builders felt that they had room for a little bit of ostentation. This meeting hall is quite nice, even luxurious by the crude standards of these mountains. Soon generals and warriors will meet here to plan battle strategy. They just can't yet be sure who they will be fighting. You meet the commander of Gheth, a short, muscular, common human with a trimmed beard. He smiles nervously when you approach, determined to be cordial until he discovers your purpose. He's an awkward fellow, doubtless skilled with the blade, but he stutters and laughs at odd moments. I'm Commander Brent of the Barzites, Shaper. I see you have found your way to me. I trust you are not going to trouble us. We grant you access to Gheth as a gesture of peace. We are not going to trouble each other, yes? Tell me about Gheth. We are just a small village. Small and humble, yes, but these are dangerous times, so we act to defend ourselves. Makes sense, yes? He laughs. So that is all. Obviously, there is more to the buildup of this town than that, but Brent is unwilling to tell you more. How long has Gheth been here? As long as Shapers have settled these mountains, almost 200 years. Good natural position for a town. It's been abandoned and rebuilt several times. Why were you put in charge here? I came here with the Shapers Barzal and Zachariah 7 years ago. They had a falling out. About what, they didn't share with me. I'm just a common. They both made me offers for my loyalty. Barzal offered power, I accepted. Regular, obedient survivals are helping you build the town? Of course, Barzal is a Shaper. The Barzites believe in the way of the Shapers, a purer way. So the Shapers make loyal survivals that obey us, as they should. Survivals are ours to be treated as we want. You agree, yes? I agree. Creations are treated according to Shaper law. Brent nods. You are wise, I see. Not all Shapers up here are. Commander Brent is not growing more comfortable with you with time. The slight odd stutter remains. Yes, Shaper, still around? Still interested? You need information before you leave? It looks like you are preparing for war here. With who? Oh, now? War? Nonsense. Just defending ourselves in dangerous times. Defending yourselves from what? Right now, rogues and brigands. In time, we will need to fight other foes. The rebel survives to the northeast, yes? Weak Shapers who follow the old, failed ways, and so on. What are the Barzites? We're the ones who follow Barzal. He leads us, you see. He is making us strong. We're afraid of the Shaper leaders. When the Shaper Council learns of us, they will scourge us. Barzal is looking for allies. You can find him west of here and Rising. I think he would like to meet you. Why should I join Barzal? Power. So much power. You shall see. He is like the other Shapers, but more directed. More pure, yes. What is the Barzite philosophy? Strength. Years ago, the Shapers found fantastic power. They invented the Geneforge. We could have elevated ourselves to a new realm, but we rejected it. We discarded it. Then, through a miracle, we found the power again, and we are never giving it up. Ever. To learn more than that, you need to speak with Barzal. He will tell you about the power that has been promised to all of us. The Geneforge. I'm sorry, Shaper. I should not have mentioned it. I will be honest. I don't know what the Geneforge is. Barzal says it is an engine that will bring us all great power. When it is complete, we will all learn of its glory. Can I help you with anything? No, and yes, I do need aid. However, I am only allowed to pay bounties to my fellow Barzites. I am a representative from the Shaper Council. I need to meet Barzal. Where is he? Oh, Barzal wants to meet you too. He can't wait. Positively twitchy about it. He's west of here and Rising. Any advice for the journey? You will have to cross the river to reach Rising. 2 bridges span it. The north bridge is trapped with mines. The south bridge is guarded by battle alphas, and they can be unpredictable. You'll have to cross one to get there. Sure you'll manage somehow. My teacher's name is Shanty. She is lost. Where can I find her? Brent frowns. He suddenly looks very uncomfortable. Oh, yes. Shanty? Not familiar with the name. Not a clue. He's lying. You're sure of it. You are lying. I must find Shanty. Tell me where she is, now. You stand up tall and summon your full Shaper authority. Brent is a leader and a warrior, but he is not one of your kind. He, like all commons, is terrified of your kind. He shrinks back and says, Shaper, I am sorry. She was taken through here. She was taken west. To Rising, I think. I didn't know anything about it. The goal of the Barzites is to bring purity to all humans. What is purity? To answer this question, we must ask, what is impurity? To be impure is to be able to do whatever you want to do. Limits are impurity. Shaper law is nothing but limits. Shapers are inherently impure. To bar something is to accept weakness. There may be limits to what we Barzites are willing to accomplish. We have not found them yet. Okay, well that was quite the interaction, right? When you get close to the store, a guard storms up and stops you. Where are you going? He shouts. Such contempt from a common human is surprising and a little shocking. Outside these mountains, you could have this man clapped in irons. Only Barzites are allowed in the shaping halls here, shaper or not. Entry is forbidden. Stay out or your life will be forfeit. These quarters are where the rulers of Gheth and their honored guests will sleep. Like much of the town, they are not yet complete. Only the second bedroom is currently being used. Let me go ahead and hang on for that so I can automatically, like, get a blessing in combat without actually having to cast a spell, like, immediately. Attack. I'm guessing for the Barzites, you have to be pro-Shaper, but not to the extent that you're fully loyal to the Shaper Council is what I'm guessing. The way can obviously have to be more pro-survival. Gheth gates. Well, we could have come over here through Upper research hall, it looks like, but still not quite done exploring here yet. Are javelins worth picking up? That's what I'm wondering, if to be honest. I feel like the batons and the thorns are so much better, though. Rising Bridge. Interesting. Might go that direction instead. So yeah, the Barzites I think are clearly pro-Shaper, but they definitely want more than what the Shaper Council gives them. You meet one of Gheth's merchants. The traders here are common humans. A bit of conversation reveals that the traders here learned that there were new settlements in the mountains and came here to set up shop. They know nothing about the local political disagreements. I am honored by your trade, Shaper. What would you like? I want to sell something. I'd like to do some shopping. Ooh, the Tranquil Baton. I could get that. Yeah, let me get that. I do have ammo for it. I don't need anything right now. Alright, let me know if I can help you. I mean, I can't equip. Oh, missile training has to be... Okay, whatever. We'll hang on to it anyway. Because after I get 2 more Blessings Magic to level 8, and just in the event I do have to replace this armor, I do want to have... just in case I do have to replace that armor, which gives me a boost to Blessing Magic, then I still want to have 6 Blessing Magic left. Yeah, so I won't have to worry about losing access to spells when if I do have to remove that armor with something better. But yeah, afterward, I definitely want to get some missile weapons still. Oh yeah, that's why it says skill bonuses from items don't count for this. Okay, so we do have to brain it. I was like, wait, why do I have... Okay, but we'll definitely hang on to it. Best prices go to the Barzites. I like how I can get random tools though that not even going to utilize, but nah, it's okay. Okay, so at least we have another option to sell stuff if we need to. There are concealed buttons in here? Interesting. That might be a come into effect later, then. The survival is unusually tall and thin. He has a sharp nose and bright eyes. He's cunning even by human standards. He sits at the table and swigs ale. When he sees you, he raises his mug. Ah, the visitor, the honor shaper. Welcome. Have a seat. I'm Finchy. You seem smart. Smart for a survival, you mean? No, I'm not one of those obedient survivals you shapers love so much. I work hard and make my own way, or I try to when I'm not being tormented. How are you tormented? The Barzites, they tear everything down, spread rogues around, turn our small happy village into a fortress. Don't get me wrong, the Barzites are in charge, but I don't have to like everything they do. He drinks more. What hard work do you do? Lately, I've been a fisherman, a quiet life. Pull fish out of the river south of here. Sell them in town for money. Then the Barzites, bless their hearts, set Thahds loose in my lands. They did it, they say, to help guard against invaders. Fine for them, but I lost everything I own. Some of those things I found in the fen, and they were valuable. What did you lose? Heh, a valuable bit of swamp stuff. I'll tell you how to find out. Look under the bed of my house. It's along the river a few miles south of Gheth. Bring what you find there to me. I'll pay you well for the trouble. Will you do it? Sure, I'll do it. He smiles and pulls a key from his pocket. For you. You'll need that. There's something under the bed. Bring it, and I'll be in your debt. Anything else I should know about your home? He gives you a mischievous smile. A path leads away from my house to the west. Don't neglect it. It leads somewhere very interesting. He acts like he is playing a prank. But on who? Any dangers I should know about? I haven't been there for a while, but I hear there are rogues along the road. You might be able to sneak to my house along the river if you keep your distance from them. Stealth is a powerful weapon. What do you do around? Finchy sits, drinks, and makes small talk with you. Sometimes the cunning survival tries to trick you into minor wagers on games. What do you do around here? Since I lost my fishing hut? Travel, scavenge, look for things to trade and sell. Don't have anything good right now, or I try to sell you something. I have seen some interesting things, though. What have you seen? There's someone skulking around north of town, watching us. Maybe a spy. You might learn something interesting if you track him down before the Barzites do. Where do you scavenge? Well, there's a cave north of here. A crazy shaper lives in there. Makes machinery, clockworks, weird stuff that's half alive and moves around and sometimes loses parts. The parts are what I find and sell. It's harder to do that now, though. Something weird has happened, and the clockworks are more dangerous. One tried to chase me down, even. I'd stay away from there if I wasn't well armed, like Shaper strength. What is the Shaper's name? She calls herself Alicia. Anything else you can tell me about that Shaper? Haven't seen her in a long while. She used to come out to barter for bits of creations, components, chunks of drakes, that sort of thing. You must have quite a collection in there. Alright, another shopkeeper. I'll buy those healing pods. Ooh, dang, my inventory is backed up now. Dang, my inventory is stacked up. I don't know who to... and eventually want to be able to equip the shielding knife, too. Yeah, I'm going to have to use some of these in combat. But it's better to be stacked with all that stuff rather than go into combat and you have, like, nothing to use to get you through it. Okay, another merchant. We can't enter the shaving halls, so... that in mind, let me check out the map here real quick. But yeah, unlocked so much stuff, but still far from done right now. Alright, let me go to the Rising Bridge. Ooh, battle alphas, what the heck? Oh crap. Okay, let me... I guess I could go ahead and sell the spores since I don't make creations, but they might be useful if I have some sort of backup. Help me out. Yeah, I still think the battle alphas look like... The battle alphas look like... Look like giant gorillas in diapers, pretty much. Okay. Actually, you know what? This is a combat kind of path. So I wonder if I can get through it more efficiently going this way. But yeah, let's go through the Gheth gates instead. Because I'm just a person. Let's go ahead and take stuff here. Alright, groves. Let's still explore the rest of this area first. Private valleys, work happening, stay out. Ooh. You are very surprised to meet an agent hiding here. She is dirty and tired, but she maintains herself with calm and dignity appropriate to a shaper. She seems glad to see you. Ah, the scouting run has turned out much better than I thought it would. Hello, you are Shaper Eve, yes? I'm Agent Phipps. I have some information that would interest you. I'm looking for my teacher. She was an agent named Shanty. Have you seen her? He looks worried. Oh, I had heard rumors of Agent Shanty coming west, but that is all. I'd hoped to find her. Oh dear. It is probably nothing, but you might want to investigate the groves west of here. One of our scouts said he saw some rebels around there. They looked like they had a prisoner. How do you know my name? These mountains are small, Eve. Scouts, spies, and merchants travel everywhere, even through Taker lands. You and Agent Shanty hadn't been here more than 2 days before everyone was aware of you. Where are you scouting? I'm watching Gheth, seeing how far along the Barzite preparations are. There are lots of dangerous rebels and rogues up here. I don't think the Barzites are the worst threat, but they are dangerous. Before I get back to base, I'll also learn what the Takers have been doing. Where's your base? I'm from the settlement of Loyalists due west of here. I've been spying. I went as far east as Freegate, and now I'm heading back. The Takers? The most mad of the mad. They live in the high mountains to the northwest. Those fools actually long for open war with the Shapers. I suppose that is a good quality. It will enable us to find and exterminate them more efficiently. Where are you scouting? Oh. What do you need to tell me? Not everyone west of the Freegate is disloyal to the Shaper Council. There is a settlement of us due west of here. Shaper Zachary sent us. We're well hidden on the west side of the river. You should come see us. We could use a help, and you could probably use contact with someone who still follows the law. How long have you lived in these mountains? We loyalists came here after Zachary did. We lived in Dry Peak for some time without knowing about the madness brewing here. When we found out, Zachary pretended he knew nothing and sent us west to scout. We had been out here a few months when you and your agent arrived. How long have you been hidden out here? Not long. When he found the tunnel to Freegate, Shaper Zachary could no longer pretend rebels weren't here. He knows the Shaper Council will send force here soon, and he wants to look as loyal as he can. That's why he sent us. We're to watch the Barzites and Takers, harass them when possible, send Zachary all the intelligence we can, and help you if you need it. That's all for now. All those freaking orcs making them noises. You find a nest. The ground around it has the tracks of a large clawed creation. Some of the tracks are fresh and some are old. It goes out hunting a lot, whatever it is. Freaking stuns. Upper research hall, Gheth gates. Okay. This common warrior is patrolling the fields north of Gheth. He is well armed and his blade and armor look newly forged. Unsurprisingly, the presence of a Shaper worries him. The commons almost always fear your kind, and you are a stranger. He says, "Welcome to our land, Shaper. We Barzites wish you peace. I hope you give the same to us." Tell me about the Barzites. I am but a soldier. I'm not wise enough to explain our ways. My little band has only been here for a year, drawn by what the Great Barzal offers. You can learn more of our ways in Gheth. What are you on the lookout for? Rogues, invaders, the awakened, takers, anyone who would bother us. Anything I should know about this area? Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. There is an eccentric old Shaper who lives in the caves to the north making machines. I keep away from there. Her creations can be unpredictable. Who is your commander? Gheth is run by Commander Brent. He is in the northeast corner of town. As all. Safe travels to you then. Well, let's go ahead and check this out real quick. I'm going to quick save though. These narrow rocky ravines are littered with trash. You see chunks of metal, broken tools, and other junk. A lot of it is half buried. Someone has been dumping trash here for a long time. There are two sorts of footprints in the ground. Most are from survivors who have been scavenging the area extensively. There are also tracks of something with very large, very heavy feet. These footprints have formed a long, deep rut in the ground going east to west. Something huge patrols the area. You encounter a huge golem patrolling these dusty ravines. It has a rock shell like all such magical creations. However, it is cracked in many places, revealing its innards. And in some places you see machinery. In others you see pulsing, fleshy material. The creature is a weird combination of magic, shaping, and machinery. It emits ringing, clicking, and buzzing sounds. The product of clockwork machinery buried deep within its shaped flesh. You've never seen anything like it. The golem looks down at you, processing you with an alien intelligence. It says, "You, intruder, unallowed. Click, click. Retreat from entryway, or hostilities." Some of the exposed machinery looks vulnerable. If you were quick, you might get a living tool into its chest and deactivated it. You lunge forward and plunge the living tool in the golem's chest. It tries to pull away, but your skilled fingers direct the tool's tendrils deep into its workings. You find something that feels like a sensor. With the twist and pull, you break it. The golem stumbles, stands upright, and shudders. It looks around as if it just woke up, then it walks away. The sensors have been damaged. It cannot see you as a threat. Pork maze. Okay, so that might come into play later, so I'm going to ignore that for now. At least we were able to protect ourselves for a bit from a golem. And that might be something we'll do later, but not right now. Might be a bonus area anyway. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to make sure the game is saved right here. But I will be seeing you all in the next part. Let's play.